Hi everybody, it's Linda, and today we're going to paint some loose flowers. But I have this sheet of watercolor. It's cold press, and what I'm going to do is just one box each day, so it's not going to be a long video. So I have my grabby paints, and I'll be using them, and we're just going to fool around, and these are going to be loose flowers. So here we go. Let's get started. And I'm going to be using a Pentel number 6 round. And okay, so I'm going to start with a loose purple flower. I'm just going to paint loose leaves or petals. Nothing hard. Pretty easy. And then I'm going to get, it's really hard to figure out what this is because it's upside down. So this is this way, green. I'm just going to say green. You know what? I'm going to use the other. I'm going to use the grabby number 0. I'm going to pull in some green. And I'm just going to make some thin little branches. This is going to be coming out. Okay. And then I'm going to get a little umber, burnt umber, and I'm just going to go in here at the bottom where the petal meets the stem and just give it a little burnt umber in there. Okay, and now I'm going to make some leaves. And I'm going to go back and use the number 6 Pentel. And I'm going to go back to the green that I used. Press down, and up. There we go. And I'm going to go back to the finer point. I'm just going to go over this stem and maybe give it some smaller little leaves. Okay. Then we're going to go and do some yellow. So we're going to grab some yellow and I'm going to mix it in here. Wake this paint up. And now I'm going to make them look upside down. Like that. There's a name for this flower, but I don't know it. Going the wrong way. All right. I'm going to bend you over like this. I'm going to get a little burnt umber in here. Do some more. So they're kind of like little bells growing. Put a little bit more burnt umber in that. Mix that with the yellow. And some more. Like little bells growing, popping out. And another one. I'm going to let that dry. So let that dry, and now I just want to go over these a little bit more with the purple. I'm just going to fill in a little bit. With the purple. And they are supposed to be just loose flowers. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put in just some burnt umber by itself. All right, so now we're going to make them look like they're let's see how we're going to do this. All right, so we want them to come up and down like that. And that's going to come up and down. And I will try to straighten that out a little bit better. Okay, and then we will do some leaves off the bottom. Let's see what we have in here. Add some blue-green, some olive green. And we'll just do some little leaves. And fill them in. Okay. Now what I want to do is just fill in the background. So I'm going to go with a little pink. And we're just going to fill it in. And spread that. And I'm just going to keep going around and give it that pink little background. Maybe put some of this, I don't know what this is called. This is beige. Maybe just mix a little beige in here. With the pink. A little bit more pink. And more. That was like a beige, so we're going to go around this. And okay. And we're going to just, all I'm basically doing is just very easy, loose painting and just adding water here to loosen this up. And it's okay if I go over the lines. because eventually what's going to happen is this is all going to get cut out. And these will go into my art journals that I'm going to be doing. Let's get that, and then we'll put in a little bit more beige. Mix the beige and the pink together. I think it looks good. Get a little bit more pink in here. It needs more pink because for the contrast. Whoops. And let's get the beige again. All right, I messed up in here, so let me see if I can fix that. Put a little bit more of this mixture. Try to go over it. Probably should, you know what, let me let this dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm doing is trying to go over this. I'm gonna try to fill it in with more yellow. So we're gonna go over this. And then I'm going to go back in with the beige. Beige. And water it a little bit. In here. More water. Okay, and then what I want to do is just put in some leaves coming off. So I'm going to have leaves coming off. Leaves coming down. And this leaf looks like, what is it doing? So we're going to come down like this. Then we're going to go up like that. And going to have a little, like a little leaf coming out there. Okay. And then here, just going to have something growing up out here. Maybe a little bud. And we'll have a little bud growing out here. And this looks a little silly, so what are we going to do? We'll have a little bud growing out here. We could make it a little bit and that's it for today, actually. No, it's not. I'm not done. I'm going to let this dry. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is just do a little bit of black pen, which is not writing. And just a little bit here and there. It's not writing on the watercolor. So we're going to make it look, there we go. It's probably not dry enough. Just going to come around and do the same thing over here. It's not picking up. There we go. So it's just going to be sporadic. Come on. It's probably because of the paints. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to do in here. Just go around it, around the outside. All right. I like that. Okay, and then we're going to go around the leaf. Down one side of the stem, up the leaf, down. Okay, there we go. Sorry for hitting the camera. I know it's annoying. It's kind of hard to get in here and do stuff with this camera. Okay, so I'm just doing little lines on the stems. And then the leaves. And these leaves are growing up from the other side of the ground. And here's a little bud. Another little bud. I'm not worried about this smearing over there. Yeah, that That looks a little better. And then we're going to draw the line, outline the leaves. Let's do this one. There's a little bud. And then we'll continue on. And it's okay if your lines are not, if they're wiggly, that's fine. Because it's all just supposed to be loose. There we go. And the fact that it's kind of skipping is, I kind of like it. There we go. Just do these. And a little bit in here. Do some of these. There we go. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is take out the pen, the Posca pen, and I'm just going to go in here and give it a wispy look. Not a wispy, a whimsical. Okay, and then we'll just go around. And do that. And that is our first picture for our art journal that I'm working on. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, send me a comment, and have a wonderful day. If you're interested, I have an Etsy shop. It's called Linda's Crafting Depot, and in there I have journals, paper packs, which have an assortment of different papers that you can use in a vintage journal. And I also have some fabric packs that you can use to make your journals and to embellish them. So with that, have a wonderful day, and thank you to all the subscribers who have stuck in there with me. Bye-bye.